Good morning and welcome. We are wrapping up another week of daily video devotions from the book of 1 Samuel with a devotion from 1 Samuel chapter 14 this morning. And if you've read along, you'll know that 1 Samuel 14 is actually a really long chapter. There's a lot going on in it, and we're not going to cover most of it. We're actually just going to focus on a little something that Jonathan, the son of King Saul, says at the very beginning. But if you were to ask me to sum up all that goes on in 1 Samuel 14, I would tell you that Jonathan, King Saul's son, is more adventurous and maybe even a little bit more courageous than his father would have liked him to be. So he gets himself in these situations that work out for him, but they put his father in kind of a hard place. But anyway, there's something that Jonathan says to his armor bearer near the beginning of our passage before he gets into any of these situations that necessitate a response from King Saul that really stood out to me. And I think that really explains some of Jonathan's courage and his bravery. And in my Bible, it comes in verse 6, and it says, Jonathan said to his young armor bearer, "Come, let us go over to the outpost of the Philistines. Perhaps the Lord will act on our behalf. Nothing can hinder the Lord from saving, whether by many or by few." Nothing can hinder the Lord from saving. I don't know about you, but when I read this passage over the past few days, and when I thought about it, it's this statement from Jonathan that just really jumped off the page at me. Jonathan was willing to confront the army of the Philistines, an army that greatly outnumbered the army of the Israelite, because Jonathan was convinced that God was with him and that there was nothing that would hinder God from saving him if he was faithful to follow God. And I think there's a great lesson for us, a great example for us here with Jonathan in 1 Samuel 14, because there's so many challenges, so much adversity, so much uncertainty in our lives and in our world. And it can be so easy to lose our sense of hope. It can be so easy to give over to doubt and to fear and to question God's goodness in our lives because of the circumstances we face. But I think, like Jonathan, we should remind ourselves, we should be able to trust in the fact that no matter what we're going through, no matter what circumstance is before us, no matter what challenge we face, God is with us. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can hinder God from saving, whether it's by many or by few. So really take heart in that truth in the days to come. Take heart in knowing there's nothing, absolutely nothing, that can hinder God from saving you, that can hinder God from working in your life, working through those difficult situations to bring hope and peace and comfort and rest and life like only God can. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you on Monday for 1 Samuel 15.